AI has been coming for ages. And then it's like a nuclear bomb hits in one go because it was so much faster in its adoption than anything humanity's ever faced. We've just brought knowledge, and we'll go into AI later, but we've just brought knowledge, infinite knowledge, scalable knowledge into the global economic system. And it happened in a 3-week period when GPT-4 came out. It went from 0 to 100 million users in 5 weeks. I mean, oh my God. And we're all scrambling. And then we've had more developments there. But that's not just the exponential age. The next thing is, well, in 3 years' time, we're going to be having this conversation. It'll be like how all the Uber drivers and all the bus drivers and everybody's been laid off because of self-driving cars. That bomb is going to happen. We're at that cognitive dissonance now of like, well, it's not going to happen. They're never going to solve this. And then immediately it gets solved. Do you remember the arguments 2 years ago? Well, machine learning is hardly AI. Next minute AI comes along and we're like, fuck, is this generative? Is this AGI? We don't even know anymore, right? And that's going to happen with self-driving cars. Robotics. It's another trend. I mean, just look at that Optimus robot, and he's not the only one. Tesla are not the only people doing this. He happens to own the fastest supercomputer in the world, Dojo. The Optimus robot, the self-driving cars with all the visualization technology, the mapping of everything. And in addition, he now owns Twitter, which I argued a while ago was just to get the AI. And why he wants an unbiased Twitter is to get as much AI as possible. So we've got robots coming. We've also got genetic sciences. When you add AI into biotechnology, you create outcomes much faster. So we'll see huge breakthroughs in medicines. You would say that RNA vaccine technology is a huge breakthrough in technology. And we've got more than that, distributed computing power, space. Elon's just launched the largest rocket ever launched into space. Yeah, it was a successful launch, but failed to decouple its engine or whatever, and then blew up afterwards. But generally speaking, what he's doing in space and many, many others is another whole quantum leap that most people haven't got their heads around yet. I mean, the fact that we've got Wi-Fi all around the world now coming from satellites is kind of ludicrous, but it's happening. And that changes the whole equation. Data, 6G, 5G, all of this all Internet of Things, wearable technology, it's all happening. This nexus of technology is a game changer for humanity. It is the fourth turning moment. This next 6 months, crypto, very strong. I don't think it's a replay of 2019, which was a longer pullback while global central bank balance sheets shrank for a period of time. I think knowing what's going on in the world and where it's going, we will probably accelerate. So I think it looks more like 2016-15 cycle, which was a big spurt up, which I think we're still in the middle of, then a long sideways correction for 5 months or whatever, and then another explosion higher as you really start to see the central banks kick in. So I'm very, very positive. Crypto, but more importantly, a lot of money went in VC into the space, and there was a lot of people building product. So the next phase of what adoption looks like will come. And I don't know what it is. Could come from anywhere. Could come from gaming, could come from digital ID, could come from brands in the NFT and Web3 space, could come from DeFi, I don't know, but it's coming. So I think that's very interesting. So I'm very bullish on crypto overall. I also think that, I also run an asset management business called Exponential Age Asset Management. I'm just using that exponential age everywhere.
Brand it.
And that is a fund of hedge funds to invest in digital asset hedge funds. What's fascinating is the global hedge fund industry in TradFi is $3 trillion. That's all pension fund money and sovereign wealth fund money and high net worth and RIAs. The digital asset hedge fund, so that all crypto hedge funds added together are about 5 billion. It's like 1% of the size. So I think we're going to see a lot of capital flowing into the space, proper capital, not just retail capital, but sticky, long-term mega capital flows into the space, which is needed. The secondary markets are not liquid, which is why they're so volatile. So I think that's going to be very interesting as well. So crypto, bullish. AI, I'm gonna err on the side of MAD, which is it's unforecastable. It's unforecastable where it'll be in 6 months' time. What I do know is every single person we speak to will be scrambling to try and figure out how to use it. And we don't know how we use it. And I remember very well the 97, 8, 9, 2000 phase in the internet. There was just like millions of businesses launching, of which 99% of them were nothing, because everyone's building on top of ChatGPT-4, and 99% will fail. People are going to have to figure out what is the killer model here. Is it the data set? Is it the UX? Is it the model itself? We don't know. So I think it's just going to be kind of hair on fire shocking in its growth. And then with that is the next phase of the exponential age as well. What is the next technology to ignite? And then we've got to deal with crypto, AI, metaverse, or whatever, the virtual reality. And then, oh my God, then we need to deal with genetic sciences. And then we've got to deal with self-driving cars. We'll have all these balls in the air and we're trying to figure it all out. It's going to be hilarious, because we have no idea.